Coach, obviously not the result you want, but you made a good comeback there at the end. What did you see there in that seventh inning?
I think you see the personality of our team. You know, we have a lot of kids that are fighters. I think that early in the game, if we would have adjusted a little sooner, the outcome of that game would have been different.
For the players, what was it like to play in that stadium, that venue that I'm sure all of you have seen on TV? And what was it like to play there, starting with you, Jazz?
I believe it was just another softball game. We prepare every single day for every single moment, not being too big or not being too little. So I think just taking advantage of what we do in practice and our preparation of not making the moment too big. So to us, it was just another stadium. To us, it was just another game that we had to play, or just another at bat, or just another ground ball.
I mean, personally, I really enjoyed playing on that field, but like she said, it wasn't like something that jinxed me or like anything like that. It was just another softball game, and it was something that we wanted to fight for. So, yeah.
Shelby, you've had to carry the load a lot. Today was no different. Stayed in there and gave your team a chance. How'd you feel out there?
I felt like they had my back, especially in that last inning. It was really cool to see that everybody get up there and do their job, and we were just doing what we trained the whole year. So, yeah.
Coach, what'd you learn from year one in the Big 12 that you would apply here moving forward?
Adversity. It was a tough year. I think the transition in the Big 12, I mean, we knew it was going to be an uphill climb. We recruited a top 15 transfer class to compete. We had some injuries, and I think that really limited us into the middle of the end of the season. But as we talked about, I mean, we recruited top talent, brought in a lot of good kids, and I think that's the thing that we're most prideful of.
And then still building, obviously, you got the new staff there, building towards year two.
Absolutely. And then we have a top 30 freshman class coming in. Coach Nod and Coach Hope have added tremendous value to this program. They're all starting to put a little stamp on their area and take a lot of ownership, and they've done a really good job adding and making it their own.
And then, Coach, what do you have to say about what these two have done for your program in this season too?
Oh, huge. I'm going to try not to get emotional. I think, especially with Shelby, I mean, I've seen her from a 9-10-year-old little girl from the city of Houston coming to camps and seeing her develop and having a chance to get her on the transfer portal, bring her home. I mean, huge. Like you said, she carried the load. It wasn't the plan, but she ended up doing it. She's been trained for this. I know she's very capable of doing that. What's more important to us is how she handled adversity and the growth that she's had this year. Even with all the challenges with injuries and just facing, you know, top offenses year in year, week in to week out. I mean, JR, I mean, you already know, I love the girl. But again, it's just getting familiar with your players. I mean, these seniors are special. We spent a lot of time together towards the end of the year, and I think that's vital next year is getting that new class in and developing those relationships early to set the culture.
Cool.